Season 3, the Cinch Premiership is about to begin. We've had a long wait through the summer. We've had to go through what feels like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of simulating. But we're there. We're ready for the start of the Cinch Premiership. And what better way to start it than a match against our Edinburgh rivals? It's going to be Hibernian versus Hearts in the Cinch Premiership at Easter Road. Who will get off to the best start? Who will get off to 3 points? And who will claim the bragging rights in the first Edinburgh derby of the season? Before we get into that game though, let's have a look at what we've done pre-season. We've won every game. 100% record. The only little thing that went wrong was it took us to penalties to beat Falkirk, but in that game we absolutely dominated them. They scored late on to force it to penalties, but we still got the job done. So you can see a lot of green here in the pre-season. We safely got through the Premier Sports Cup. Everything's looking good. In terms of transfers, I'm content with how things have went so far, but we need to get a couple more players in. So obviously we already knew that Leo Ostergaard and Jan Paul van Heck were coming in, both on frees from Brighton. And I think I'm really proud of that. I think getting both of them in is phenomenal business. So yeah, I'm delighted with that. Then Oriel Fagby was somebody that I decided to take a chance on 100k. I thought he was worth it. I thought, you know what, 19 years old, I think this guy's got potential. We'll see. We'll see down the line. Even then, I think if he doesn't really live up to expectations, he's probably going to have a good sell-on price. But again, I did pay a bit over the odds and the wages, like 7.25k a week, man. That's a mistake for me. I do regret signing Oriel Fagby, but hopefully he turns out to be a good player and proves me wrong. But the main reason I signed him as well was I thought he would offer cover for the left back if needed. So yeah, hopefully he does well. And the brand new signing, we just signed him yesterday. It's TYREECE John Jules, 500k cost Arsenal transfer list at him. And I thought, you know what, this guy looks a player. Now, I don't think up front is his preferred position, but he can play there. So I thought, you know what, we need a striker. This guy's certainly capable of playing up front. He's been capped at under 20s for England. He wouldn't be at Arsenal if he was a shit player. So I thought, you know what, we'll take a chance. His value now is between 2.1 million and 6.4. Now, we are paying him a hefty wage, 11k a week. I get that. But we only paid 500k for him, so it's likely that we can cash out and still get a profit, even at the end of the season, if we do decide to sell. So, not that I want to sell him, who knows? I'm hoping that he bangs in goals galore and he goes on to be a Hearts legend and he never leaves the club and he scores 100 goals a season. That's what I want. But I'm just being realistic, guys. He looks like somebody that could go on to be a good player. And if we can keep him at the club for a couple of seasons, then I'm sure he will be a massive help to us. The only thing that does concern me is his time at Luton last season when he was on loan. He had 16 appearances and 2 goals. Now, I'm not too sure where he was playing, but even if he was out on the wing, that's still not a great return. 2 goals in 16 games. He'll need to do better than that for us. In terms of players that have left, we pretty much already knew who's left, but Suter's left. We sold Woodburn. Gordon's retired. Llorente's retired. But we have pretty much got rid of quite a lot of fringe players. Players that I just feel like we're never going to ever make it. Players that were just not good enough, really, to be with us long term. In terms of loan deals, we got rid of Callum Flatman, Mackenzie Kirk and Mark Wine. They will be coming back at the end of the season. But permanent deals for J. Charleston King, Harry Gordon, Ewan Henderson and Ryan Schiavone. In terms of money, we didn't really get anything big for them. Only it gets us like, you know, it gets us a couple of thousand and it gets them off the wage budget. That's pretty much the only positives we can take from that. So we managed to trim the squad a little bit. I mean, all in all, the finances are looking good. So you know what? I am delighted with the finances. Finances are looking pretty sweet. And let's hope they continue to stay that way. But I think then we will get in to the match then against Hibernian. Can we look at the past meetings here? What is our record like against Hib since this started? We've won 5 and only lost 2. Even last season, when we had a bit of a disaster, we still beat them. We beat them in the semi-final of the Premier Sports Cup. We beat them in the quarterfinals of the Scottish Cup. So it just goes to show you that we do have a really good record over Hibs. We have a couple of bad results. Obviously, That was pretty bad. Lost 2-0 at home and then that 5-2 defeat at Easter Road. But, I mean, overall, we do have a good record against Hibs, so I'm hoping that we can continue that today. There's no reason why we can't. And, yeah, try and pick up another win against our rivals. So, here is the rest of the fixtures that are happening today. We've got Dundee opening their campaign against Celtic, Rangers against Dundee United, Ross County against Partick Thistle, and St Johnstone against Aberdeen. So, yeah, and then tomorrow we've got Kilmarnock versus Motherwell. In terms of our lineup, though, for this Edinburgh derby, this is going to be very controversial here, but I'm actually not going to play TYREECE, John, Jules. I just don't think he should come in and automatically go straight into the team. We've been playing really well in the Premier Sports Cup, and I think we're just going to stick with the players that have been performing in that competition. So, yeah, with that said, we're going to go with Stone in net, Kingsley, Halkett, Ostergaard, Van Heck, Benjamin, Devlin in the middle, Holland on the left, Ginnelly on the right, Mackay in the advanced playmaker role, and obviously we're going to go with Aaron Presley up front. I do expect TYREECE, John Jules to make his debut in this game, but yeah, I'm just not ready to start him. So with that said, let's get into the match. We need to give him a shirt number. You know what? Let's give him number 11. He probably will be a starter for us going forward. So yeah, we'll see. Number 11. So, I mean, I've just got more faith in him turning it to be a good player if we give him number 11 rather than if we give him like number 37 or something like that. I know that's stupid, but yeah. So anyway, the Hibernian team, Jack Ross still the manager. They're going to be Matt Macy, Maxime Collum, Darnell Johnson, Porteous, Dodge, Doyle Hayes, MacArthur, Boyle, Wright, Abbas and Nisbet. And on the bit, it looks like they've signed Liam Scales from Celtic as well, so I think they've signed Stryjek as well from Livingston. Hibs, so they do have a pretty solid team, and it's Ashley Fletcher, who is a really, really good player, not starting for some reason, but surprised. Anyway, let's tell the players, we know how hard this rivalry is. Let's go out and do it. I want to see why we're not capable of turning up. Tremendous occasion, blah, 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 blah. Let's just go and win the game, guys. Come on. Win this game. Do it for the fans. And a nice win here would put... Let's just get a win here and try and put last season's league campaign behind us. Last season's league campaign was diabolical, man. It was garbage, finishing 8th like that. You know, should never have happened, but it did happen, and hopefully we can put it right here today with referee Alan Moore. 10 minutes in, he can't really. Oh, we should have done better there. Chance to cross it in. Dodge will win the tackle. Ball up to Nisbet. Shit. Ball through to Abbas. This is a chance here for Hibs. Good save, though, from Stone. Comfortable catch from the keeper. Craig Halkett has already picked up a booking. We seem to pick up too many bookings, actually, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. I mean, it leaves you vulnerable for the rest of the game. You know, debating whether you can afford to make this challenge or that challenge, because there's always a possibility of you getting sent off, getting a second yellow. So, I mean, not good, but we'll have to live with it. It's Martin Boyle now. Going to whip in a corner. It's headed away. I think it was Halkett that got to that first. It's MacArthur. MacArthur back out to Boyle. This is pretty dangerous. Boyle finds right, and it's straight into the hands of Stone again. Harry Stone having a solid game here. I mean, yeah, I get that was kind of right at him, but all he can do is make the save, and that's exactly what he done. Gallered it with both hands, safe hands. And the first goal scored in the Cinch Premiership this season has went to St Johnstone, and it's Chris Kane giving them a lead at McDermott Park against Aberdeen. So, interesting to see St Johnstone lead there. Kingsley cracks a free kick off the Hibernian wall. Kingsley whips one in, headed away. Nathan Holland brings it down. Holland back to Cammy Devlin. It's Halkett. Cammy D out to Benjamin. And really, that's all that led to. Not a fucking lot happening there, guys. Throw in now. Kingsley to Halkett. Halkett to Ostergaard. Ostergaard out to Van Heck. Van Heck now, at the moment, has this right back position. It's not his favoured position, but he's doing a good job there. And I tell you what, that's not a good pass for Benjamin. Gives Hibs a chance here to come right at us. It's through to Wright. It's Dre Wright. It's a good block by Benjamin, though. He gave away a pass in the build-up to that play, but he made up for it. Brilliant tracking back. Brilliant block. Yeah, he put his body on the line there to deny Hibs a goal-scoring opportunity, and it still remains here at Easter Road, Hibs 0, Hearts 0. Still only the one goal in the entire Cinch Premiership so far. St Johnstone, as things stand, are top of the table. Probably didn't think we'd be saying that, but it is the case. St Johnstone are top of the table. Fair play to them. They're doing alright. Halkett now. Halkett to Benenjame to Ostergaard to Mackay. It's Gianelli, nice wee ball over the top to Nathan Holland. Holland to Kingsley. This is good play. It's Cammy Devlin. Oh, and I think that's going to be a corner. Looks like Cammy Devlin's shot may have took a deflection off Doyle Hayes. Ross County have also scored thanks to Alex Samuel. But it's Mackay to whip the ball in, head it away. Halkett will be first to it. Halkett brings it down. Halkett out to Barry Mackay. We're keeping the pressure on Hibs here. And we were keeping the pressure. I think I spoke too soon. We were keeping the pressure on Hibs, but obviously offside there is not going to help. That will give Hibs the foul. They'll have a free kick and they will clear the danger. Looks like we're going to get into the break then at 0-0. Maybe not. Another corner kick here just for half time. Kingsley's ball, and it's going to be a penalty. Didn't see a lot in that. Presley was shoved by Colin apparently. I mean, fuck, I didn't see it. But the referees gave a penalty regardless. The Easter Road fans are not happy. It's going to be Barry Mackay to step up, and Barry Mackay puts it past the goalkeeper. I do feel we're a bit fortunate there. It is Barry Mackay's third goal of the season as he celebrates in the corner beside the Hibs fans, beside the big fucking massive screen. But no, I feel like we got a bit fortunate there. I didn't really see the penalty. Yeah, the ref gave it, and I'm grateful, but was it a penalty? For me, not really. But we do lead at the break. It's been a pretty even game. I feel like even though in terms of shots and chances created it's been even, I think we've had the better chances. Hibs, everything they've had, they pretty much hit straight at Harry Stone, and I hope they continue to do that. But we lead at the break, and let's see here how we can respond to this. Hands on hips. As matches have been between close foughts. Matches between close-fought rivals are often settled by fine margins. Keep working hard. I think that's good to say. Well, they all seem to be motivated or convinced or whatever. Jan-Paul van Heck seems aggressive. Calm down, big man. Calm down. Don't know why he's getting so mad. Anyway, here we go. Second half. To get us underway, we're going from left to right. Devlin. Ball it to Nathan Holland. It's Holland in towards the box. Porteous is first to it. Benenjame to Devlin. This is good play. Here's Van Heck. On the right-hand side is Paul Van Heck. Crosses it in. Nathan Holland will be first to it. The back post finds Kingsley. Kingsley takes it around. Oh, Kingsley left him for dead. It's Presley with the header. And Presley heads it over the bar, man. We just don't have that Llorente presence up front. Normally last season, you plant the ball on Llorente's head and it's a goal. But I just don't feel like we have that without Llorente. I mean, Aaron Presley does win his fair share of headers, to be fair to him, but he's definitely not as accurate as the big man Fernando was. And here comes Hibs now looking to get back into this. What a sliding challenge that is for Paul Van Heck, man. Or was it Kingsley? I don't know. I'm confused. No, it was Paul Van Heck. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant there for him to get the block on that. Again, Hibs were a really good opportunity, and they've been denied thanks to us. Ross County, though, are 3-0 up. What the fuck is this? Kingsley now free kick. And Stephen Kingsley, his second goal of this season. He's doubled our lead here at Easter Road. He is the fucking man. You give him a free kick and his left foot will bang it in foot anywhere. And he's proven that again here today. Absolutely brilliant stuff. We lead Hibernian now by 2-0. But like I was saying, Ross County are 3-0 up against New Boys Partick Thistle. That's a big, big win for Ross County and Dingwall if they can hold on to that. At the moment though, surprisingly, both Old Firm clubs are being held by both Dundee clubs. Both 0-0 at the moment. That is mad. Did not think that would be the case. Abbas, that's a good save by Stone. Falls for MacArthur. And MacArthur's poor pass could lead to a Hearts counter here. Nathan Holland now. He's got options. Who can he find? It's a good ball out here. Gianelli will get to it. Gianelli brings it down. Gianelli. Oh, tried to find Presley. Ball was over the top. Overhit. Aberdeen have equalised thanks to David Bates. It's now St Johnstone 1. Aberdeen 1. Aberdeen then pulling a goal back in that one. They'll be looking to try and find a winner now to go off to a good start. Hibs will be looking for a way back into this, and both Old Firm clubs are still trying to get their opening goals of the campaign. Ball at the Kingsley. This is a chance here for 3-0, I think. It's Stephen Kingsley. Great delivery, back post, Gianelli. And Gianelli's header is right at Matt Macy. Unfortunately, could not direct it away from the goalkeeper. Rangers have taken the lead. Alfredo Morelos, who else would it be? Big Alfredo with the goal in the 62nd minute. Finally breaking the Dundee United resistance. We're now at the 67th minute. I think we're going to go and make some substitutions here, so let's go and do it. Yeah, let's make the changes. Tactically, I think we'll keep the way we are. We are going to go from positive down to balanced though. We are going to do that, but let me see here. Did I take off both players for yellow cards? I think that's a big decision here. Can we afford to take off both players with yellow card? Yeah, well, we probably can. Yeah, I mean, we could play Cammy Logan in the right, and yeah, no, it is possible. But I think I trust Halkett more not to get sent off. I mean, no offence to Jan Paul van Heck, but we don't really know him yet, so I think we are going to bring on Michael Smith here. I think Michael Smith is certainly capable of coming on and, you know, helping us see out the win. And in a forward position, I think we're going to, you know what, Nathan Holland's not having a great game. Did we actually maybe bring on TYREECE John Jules and play him on the left, or... Actually, no, we'll bring on Oriel Fagby. I think Fagby could come on and take over for Nathan Holland. Right, so that's it. We're going to make 2 changes for now. TYREECE John Jules, I am still looking to give an opportunity to. We're just not going to bring him on just yet. There's no rush. Got up to the 90th minute here. We can save a few substitutions. Let's just... Oh, it's road. Let's just tell the team to focus. No, you know what? We'll tell the team to... We'll praise the team because we're winning 2-0. Let's be real. Fucking hell. We're doing good here. It's not like we can bash the team. We can't really say anything negative as we try and hold on then for this 2-0 win. Celtic are still drawn against Dundee, which would definitely be 2 points dropped for them. Right, I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to bring on TYREECE John. Or actually, you know what? Considering that I think this game's won, I don't think we are. I think we're going to leave him on the bench. I think it seems a bit wasted, in my opinion, to bring him on. I think we'll give Finlay Pollock a chance. Barry Mackay's already got a goal today. But we'll bring on Finlay Pollock and we'll give him an opportunity. And it looks like TYREECE John Jules will have to wait. Again, when we're 2-0 up, it's all about seeing the game out. Don't think making that change is really necessary. But here we go. 10 minutes remaining. Just see it out. 13 shots for Hibs. I mean, they're doing alright. 14 shots now. 83 minutes played. 84 minutes played, so just need to hold on here. 5-6 minutes to go. Aberdeen have actually taken the lead now. It's Johnny Hayes. Johnny Hayes puts Aberdeen 2-1 up. And Aberdeen look like they're going to start the campaign with 3 points. It's Presley. His shot was offside. Aaron Presley, they're just getting caught offside. But I don't think it's going to make a difference because I think we're going to have enough here to hold out. It would take a bit of a failure here for us to not win this match. Fagby out to Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley now coming forward. Doing this left-hand side again. He's so fucking dangerous. Cross comes in. Girelli heads it. Matt Macy dives through the air to make a two-handed catch. But time's running out for Hibs here. Unless they've got something in the next minute or so, I don't see a way for them back into this game. Josh Doidge to Abbas. Back to Doidge. Doidge turns around, spins around, plays it to Caden. Caden to Porteous. It's Ryan Porteous. We had just a long ball up front, and that's going to be too easy. Harry Stone will have those in his fucking sleep. His head could be on the pillow, and he still would have caught that, man. So, yeah, I mean, Ryan Porteous, not a good ball from him. It's Fagby now, out to Stephen Kingsley. And again, every time Kingsley comes forward on this left-hand side, you just feel like it's going to lead to something. It leads to a Ginnelly header towards goal. But unfortunately, Ginnelly could not direct this header on target. It was over the bar, but it was a great cross from Kingsley. Great run as well. And still, the time's running out. I mean, Hibs now really going for it here. Benenjami, back to Stone. Stone launches it up. Presley wins it to Pollock. It's Pollock out to Girelli. It looks like it's only... The difference is going to be 2 or 3 here, but that's a poor ball in. It will fall for Kingsley again. And every time Kingsley gets the ball, he just runs down this left-hand side and you feel like he's going to set something up. Devlin to Pollock. Back to Devlin to Fagby. Fagby spins around. His shot blocked. It's going to land in the hands of Matt Macy. The Hibernian fans, I'm surprised there's so many still in the stadium. They're not going to be happy when this full-time whistle goes. Ball then is went out for a throw-in. There can't be much time to go, man. The 4 minutes is up. Just waiting on the ref here to blow his whistle. Ball to Boyce, or Boyle even. Boyce is on the... I don't even think Boyce is on the bench. Ball, back post. It's Ashley Fletcher with a header. Couldn't get it on target, and that is it. The referee blows a full-time whistle. The Hearts fans are going absolutely mental. The Hibs fans are also going absolutely mental, but for different reasons. One set of fans are delighted, the other set, not so much. Stephen Kingsley, with a man-of-the-match performance today, an 8.8 rating. That is absolutely brilliant. Outstretched arms. I'm delighted. This isn't the easiest rivalry to compete in, and we've done it. So, yeah, no, I cannot complain with that. Big, big win. And that's exactly what I wanted. Got off to a good start in the league after last year's failure. So, yeah, no, delighted with that. Delighted with that. And we didn't even use our big signing, our big 500k signing of the season. So, yeah, lots of good stuff to come for us. But we did get off to a good start. Unfortunately, I know it might not, it doesn't really affect us if we're being honest. But Celtic did actually get a late winner against Dundee in the 90th minute. David Turnbull with the goal gave Celtic a late win. But unless something drastic happens in the Kilmarnock Motherwell game, it looks like Ross County are going to end the opening weekend top of the table, which would be pretty insane. I've had a few transfer stories leaked. We'll keep an eye on them. But Bournemouth have accepted 150k from Hearts for Emiliano Marcondes, a guy that plays for Stoke. I think this guy looks really good. Oh wait, no, he doesn't play for Stoke. He plays for Bournemouth, but Stoke are interested. He's got the same interest as joining Stoke and Ipswich as he does us. I think we're going to have a look here at negotiations. Let's have a quick look at the player. You can see he's an attacking midfielder. We would be able to play him through the middle. I think he'd be good, man. I think this guy is worth getting. Yeah, he's 28. He's a bit older, but I mean, let's be real. We just can't go full with youngsters. We do need a bit of experience in the team as well. So we are going to try and get this guy. I'm not going to completely go crazy on the wage. If he doesn't accept what I think is reasonable, then I guess we just won't get him. I'm going to start off the wage bidding at 8k. I think that's fair. And we'll just ask for a 3-year deal. So 10 assists. All this stuff seems reasonable. Sell on percentage fee. I'm going to see if I can get rid of that. I don't think... He doesn't deserve anything. I mean, I hate when the players think they deserve something. Screw you ain't getting it. Let's see. So he wants 12.5. Right, I'm not happy about the sell-on fee, so I'm going to take that away. He wants a 4-year deal. Fair, I can give him a 4-year deal. I'm just not giving him the 12.5 wages. What if we go to 9? I think 9's reasonable. He still wants 12.5. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll let him keep the 10%. And we'll see if he budges, because at the moment he's not playing ball. If we go 9.5, is that more reasonable? He's accepted that, 9.5. Interesting. So, Emiliano Marcondes has accepted that bid, and like I said, he can play in the attacking midfield role, where we are kind of light. We've got loads of players for the centre midfield, and we've got loads of players for the wings, but it seems to be in this role where we are pretty light. I mean, Barry Mackay can play here, Nathan Holland can play here, but it's not their ideal position. The only player that really feels comfortable for us playing in the attacking midfield central role is Finlay Pollock, and while I do want him to feature a lot for us this season, is he really somebody we want to be starting week in, week out? I just don't know if he's ready for that. So if we can bring this guy in, then absolutely great. We've got transfer stories leaking left, right and centre here. Ross is angry. I don't blame him, man. I mean, the Hibs didn't really turn up, did they? I'm pleased with how we turned up, especially Stephen Kingsley. He was great. We're going to send the assistant manager to the press conference because I can't be arsed going. Joe Pirro is a guy that I've just tried to sign over and over again, but I mean, it's not been able to happen. I would take the guy, but he's on 10k a week at Swansea, but when I try and sign him, he wants like 20. I just don't think it's going to work. What if I try... I don't know, I mean, I just don't think it's worth me trying to get him again. I'll offer 1.5. Nah, see. I've already tried, though. I mean, I would pay the 2 million. I mean, let's see. 2 million... Well, it's 2 million and 10% sell-on fee, right? Okay, they want 20. I would pay that because he looks a good player, but every time we try and, like, negotiate a contract with him, he's just wanting unreasonable amounts of money, and it's almost like he's pricing himself out of a move. He's asking for amounts that he just knows that we can't really afford to pay, or at least that's what it feels like to me. Hearts face late pressure to finalise Marcondes deal. Why? What's the pressure? Pressure for who? Shite clubs like Ipswich, Stoke and Hull? I don't think so. Right, so yeah, they've accepted. Yeah, see, he's not interested. Okay, fair enough, mate. Who cares? We don't need you anyway. That's the last time I even bother looking at this guy. Stop recommending him to me, right? That's like 3 times now he's turned us down. If he doesn't want to be a part of this great club, then screw him. That's his loss. It's not our loss. Definitely not. But I want to see what happens in the Kilmarnock-Motherwell game. Will one of them pick up a big win and take the top of the table, or will it remain Ross County? Stoke are making the Marcondes offer. Naismith is reporting on Kingsley. Strasbourg are willing to discuss an offer for Sado Five with the value of 2 million. This guy looks no bad, but again, he's predominantly a winger. I mean, we are kind of looking more for, even though he'd be great, like, I'm not going to lie, he would be really, really good, but we're looking more for a striker. Like this guy. I mean, this guy I think would be more up our lane. Obviously he can play up front. Dan Nulundulu, so I think I pronounced that right. Fuck it. Let's see if we go 25% and we make that offer. We'll see if they get back to us. And John Jules, I'm just not going to attend the press conference. Can't be bothered, mate. Just pulled off a massive win over Hibernian. I don't want to go to a press conference. I want to go out and celebrate. Get some fucking alcohol down me. That's what we want to do after we beat the Hibbies. But first I want to see what happens in this Motherwell-Kilmarnock game. Newly promoted Kilmarnock actually defeat Motherwell, so that's what the league table looks like after the first round of fixtures. There was no draws. So we've got 6 teams on 3 points and we've got 6 teams on 0 points. We find ourselves sitting in second place. For how much longer can we hold on to that? I don't know. But it's nice. It's nice. At the moment, we're currently in a Champions League spot, so enjoy it while it lasts, guys. It might be the only time this season we're in a Champions League spot, but we will see. Anyway, Husker have signed Heuristic, some guy that I was looking at in the past. Again, another deal that we couldn't manage to make, just due to players being greedy and outpricing themselves. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Up next up, we do have Dundee. I will be looking to bounce back. I say bounce back, we got off to a good win, so we're not really bouncing back. I'll be looking to keep the momentum going and defeat Dundee and hopefully pick up another 3 points. Alright, we are ready for our second game of the season, but before we play it, before we get into it, our first home game, let's have a look at how Celtic got on. Look at that, 7-0. They went from just snatching a 1-0 win in the opening game of the season to beating league leaders, Ross County. I know it was only after 1 game, but Ross County were top of the table going into this clash, and they got humped 7-0. I'm sure getting a man sent off didn't help, but I mean, let's be real. A Kyogo hat-trick had already put Celtic 3-0 up after 20 minutes. I think the game was gone. I think the game was beyond Ross County after 20 minutes before they even got D. Kelly Evans sent off. So I mean, if we thought Celtic were going to have a season where they're struggling, I think maybe they've proven that the opening game was just a one-off. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get back into our team. We can only do what we can do. We want to get as many points on the board as possible. So let's go and try and do that. We are going to, I think we're going to go with a pretty much unchanged lineup from the opening, although I am tempted to bring in John Jules. I am really, really tempted to bring in John Jules. The Nathan Holland didn't have a great game. Did we play John Jules on the left instead of playing him up front? I kind of want to play him up front though. No, I kind of want to play him up front. I did sign him to be a striker, but Aaron Presley's already got 4 goals. So, I don't know. I think John Jules' sharpness isn't the best either. I actually think we're going to not start John Jules. I think we're going to do what we done last time, but this time I will bring him on. I probably will bring him on. But yeah, no, I think we're going to give the nod again to Nathan Holland. I know it's controversial, but you know what? That's just what we're going to do. In terms of the midfield, I think Cameron Devlin's done enough to keep his place in there. Benenjami, who always gets booked, I'm kind of tempted to take him out, but I think Devlin and Benenjami have a good partnership in the middle of the field, so I do want to keep them both in there, and I think we will stick with Van Heck out on the right, and Harry Stone has been really good for us. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the team we're going to go with, unchanged. After all that debate, it's going to be an unchanged lineup against the team that beat Hibs, and let's be real, why should we change it? You know, it doesn't. We beat Hibs 2-0 at Easter Road, we played well. We should give those players a chance to, you know, go out and try and do the same again here today. So, yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Hands together. Stick to the plan, stay patient, and we'll be fine. If it's hopefully it's as easy as that. Just stick to the game plan. Be patient. Don't lose our cool, and we should win this. You know, apparently it's as easy as that. So let's find out if it turns out to be that way or not. At the moment, it is Dundee attacking. Dundee are going from left to right. We're going from right to left. Dundee, I think, finished 6th last season. I don't know if they can repeat it this year, but it was a good finish for them. I'll be hoping that they do not repeat it. The other games happening today are Dundee United, Hibernian, obviously ourselves, Dundee. Kilmarnock are taking on St Johnstone. Nisbet's missed a penalty in the 4th minute. Unlucky for him. And Aberdeen are taking on Partick Thistle. I feel like this is a big day for Hibs. I know it's very early, but they will not want to lose back-to-back games here. Definitely not. So I think they'll be wanting to at least get a point against Dundee United at Tannadice. But yeah, they will not want to start the season with 0 points after 2 games. Nobody does, to be fair. That's a good ball to Ginelli. Ginelli turns back. Van Heck into Presley, and it's a goal. Just like that. It's Jan-Paul Van Heck out on the right-hand side, combining with the main man at the moment, Aaron Presley, and he sees the ball into the back of the net. He gives us a 1-0 lead, and I think maybe Aaron Presley is pretty much saying to us at the moment here, forget about John Jules. You don't need John Jules. You only need Aaron Presley. You know, the kid. Oh, what a goal. Holy fuck, Stephen Kingsley. He is the man. Stephen, we talk about his left foot. I can't do that justice there with words. What a strike. Wasn't even expecting it. Got past it on the edge of the box, and the next minute he just volleys a ball, man. Just launches one into the top bins. That's insane. What a strike for Stephen Kingsley. Holy crap. And it's a quick double goal in the space of 2 minutes that gives us a 2-0 lead here. And we're looking comfortable. We're looking really comfortable. Dundee don't really have much answers for us. In the other games, Nisbet did score in the 13th minute, but Mulgrew has pulled one back for Dundee United, thanks to a penalty on the 22nd minute, so it's still 1-1 at Tannadice. Nothing to separate the two teams. Kilmarnock are beating St Johnstone. Partick Thistle are currently drawn with Aberdeen. So, yeah, so got 5 goals so far in the opening 31 minutes. We're looking to add some more here, though. Holland. Devlin whips in, back post. Van Heck will prevent it from going out. Van Heck opens up some space. He finds... Oh, and that's Benenjami going down. Benenjami goes down. Who's going to take this penalty kick? Did we let Barry Mackay take it? He is the best penalty kick taker that we have. I think we're going to let Barry Mackay take it. Yeah, he is the best penalty kick taker we have. We may as well let him step up. I was going to maybe let Halkett take it, but nah. Barry Mackay to finish the game. He puts it in. That's it. 3-0. I don't see any way back for Dundee now. That's Barry Mackay's 4th goal of the season. And it really is too easy, guys. What a start we've had, man. Won every friendly game. We've won every Premier League Sports Cup game. It looks like we're going to go 2 for 2 at the start of the season. And this is what we needed after last year. You know, this was a make or break season for us. And it was difficult, man. I was worried. Obviously, Gordon retired, Laurenti retired, we sold Woodburn, we sold our best player in John Souttar, and I'm not saying everything's going to be great. I know it's early days, let's not get ahead of ourselves, but we have started the season tremendously well, so more of the same, and it looks like we will be a formidable unit. It's Presley now, saved by Jordan Archer. Thought we were going to go 4-0 up there. I mean, Dundee really do not have any answers for us at the moment, but I would happily take 3-0 at the break. It's been 10 shots to 1 in our favour. Dundee just haven't had a chance in this opening half, and it looks like we will get to half time with a 3-0 lead. So yeah, absolutely delighted with how things are going. Partick Thistle have got a red card. They're down to 10 men. Not good for them, but it's very good for us as things stand. So hands together. We're ahead on the scoreboard, and we certainly deserve to be, given how much we've created. So I'm pleased. Yeah, well, of course we deserve to be leading. I mean, 3-0 is probably the least we deserve, to be honest. You could make a case for maybe 4. You certainly could, but no, I'm happy with the 3. We'll take the 3. A nice win, clean sheet would be absolutely grand. I'd be buzzing with that. It's Kingsley again down the left-hand side. Kingsley to Holland. Holland back to Kingsley. Kingsley whips a ball in. Cammy Devlin was jumping. Didn't get anything on it though. Dundee now looking to break, and that's a good challenge, but unfortunately, Dundee. Oh no, and who's this getting pulled over? Don't tell. No, it's Benenj. Oh, for fuck's sake! And this is what How many times have I said about Benenjami? The fact that he does do this shit. Unreal. So we've just went and got a man sent off. And what was the need there? Honestly, 3-0 up, what was the point of that? Like, legit no point. Right. It's just, it fucks everything right up, man. It really, really does. Let me see. I don't even know what, did we go? Right, we'll just go down to, we'll go to defensive. We'll just try and keep as many men behind the ball as possible. Wing backs, we'll just defend. We'll keep numbers back. And we'll just get the wingers to go on support and inside forward to go on support instead of attack. So, yeah, this sucks again. It's Benenjami just not doing us any favours whatsoever. Barry Mackay is, unfortunately, we're going to probably take him off. Actually, no, we'll take Nathan Holland off. And we will bring on Rui Perez. He can partner up with Cameron Devlin in the middle of the field. And, yeah, very early. I'm not going to make any more changes at the moment because the second half is literally only just begun. But, I mean, that could put us under needless pressure. I think we'll have more than enough to see off Dundee. Not going to deny that. But you never know. If Dundee get an early goal here, if they get a quick goal, then, of course, they could put us under pressure. You never know. And this is a game that we could end up losing when we were completely dominant. We never looked like conceding. And then Benenjami, goes and does that. Very frustrating. He needs to get that out of his system because that will cost us, especially in big games. That will cost us big time. He gets booked way, way too much, and it's a bit of a concern. I'm not going to lie. Right, 62 minutes in. I think we're going to see the debut here of TYREECE John Jules. We're going to go for it. We're going to put him up front. I'm not going to lie. He's probably going to be a bit isolated. We'll allow him to play as an advanced forward. He's pretty much on his own. There's not a lot we can do. We have to try and see it the game. Leo Ostergaard is on a yellow. I'm actually thinking about what if we swap Ostergaard with Jean-Paul Van Heck and then we bring on Michael Smith, because the last thing I want is to go down to 9 men. I mean, 10 men, I think you can see at the game. I think 10 men is manageable. 9 men, and then all of a sudden we really are letting Dundee back into it. So we're going to take off Ostergaard, who is booked, and hopefully we can see it out now for a nice 3-0 win. If we can keep the clean sheet still, that'd be great. But, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they did score due to having an extra man. Dundee United have scored, though. Charlie Mulgrew in the 67th minute gives them a lead, and it looks like Hibernian are actually going to start the season with back-to-back defeats. Not good for them, but it's good for us, as we lead Dundee by 3-0 with about 13 minutes remaining. Like I said, we're not really pushing for any goals here. We're pretty much just containing what we've got here, sitting back and defending our 3-goal lead. So, I mean, it's not really the best opportunity here for John Jules to come on and show us what he can do, because he is pretty isolated up front. So, yeah, it kind of sucks for him that he's not getting a real opportunity. He's kind of just been left in no man's land, but blame Benenjami for that, because he's the one that got sent off. But, I mean, we've got a minute to go now. We haven't created anything since Benenjami got sent off, but we can't complain. It looks like we're going to hold it for the win. We are going to hold it for the win. Yeah, we do. So there you go. Full-time whistle at home. We've completed the win. Dundee couldn't really do anything other than get a couple of bookings late on. Hamilton and Hernandez. So I'm happy with that. Good win for us. Nice work, everybody. Good win. I've got to speak to Benenjami, though. Where is he? Because he just cannot do that. In a game that we were winning, I'm disappointed in you getting sent off. And how did he respond to that? And he's looking inspired. Fair enough. At least he didn't take a temper tantrum. But yeah, nah, he shouldn't be doing that. He's 3-0 up. There's just no need for him to get a second yellow. But he did. So he tried to... Well, he didn't try to personally screw us, but on another day, that could have led to us maybe dropping points there. So John Jules makes his Hearts debut. Not a lot happened for him, but, he'll get another chance. He'll be back. Let's praise Van Heck here. Your passing was a joy to behold. Yeah, it looks like he's happy. So, yeah, Jean-Paul Van Heck so far has been a good signing. Benenjami accepts is fine. So he should. I mean, he hasn't really got a choice, has he? I mean, what's he going to do? Not accept it? Pretend that he never got sent off? I don't see what other option Benenjami has, if we're being completely honest. But no, back-to-back wins for us. I will settle for that. 5 goals scored in the opening of the first 2 weekends, and we haven't conceded a goal. I think that should put us second in the table. We'll have to wait and see to what happens with Rangers. They play on Sunday, but unless they pick up a massive win, then yeah, we will be sitting, I'm assuming, in second place. Here we go, Rangers taking on Motherwell. Can Motherwell do us a favour? No, they can't. So Rangers win thanks to goals from Morelos and Goldson. Hamilton was sent off, and that seems to be back-to-back games now where Rangers have played against 10 men. And then after 3 games, after 2 weekends, it's only 3 teams with a 100% record: Celtic, Hearts, and Rangers. So yeah, we're definitely weeding out the shite teams for the big boys relatively quickly this season. How long can Hearts, Celtic, and Rangers all maintain their 100% record? That's a big question. We do have a break though from the league. Next time up, we'll be taking on St Mirren in the Premier Sports Cup. I'll be looking forward to that. Hopefully we can have another good cup run. We're 2 seasons in and we've won a cup in each season, so I would like to keep that record going. Obviously I know it's only a matter of time before we don't. You can't expect to win a cup every single season. I mean, sooner or later the old firm wouldn't even win a trophy every single season, so for us to have won trophies in our first 2 seasons, I think is great. Can we keep it going this season? Who knows? Maybe we could even go beyond a cup. Maybe we can get a league trophy. Unlikely, but we've made a pretty good start this season. Never say never. Anyway, guys, that will do it. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a comment. I do want to bring in a striker, but I don't know. With the way Aaron Presley's playing, we might not need another striker because we do have TYREECE, John JULES, and I don't know. I mean, obviously the money's there. The transfer budget's available. Got over 7 million, but I mean, at the start of the season, I thought it was crucial that, you know, we get a striker in to replace Presley, but at the moment Presley could be the main man for us going forward this season. It remains to be seen. Anyway, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time out for the Premier Sports second round match against St Mirren. But until then, peace.